Hello everyone, welcome to Motion. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm Liv. In this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 easy steps in making motion design, specifically explainer video. It's gonna be about how I designed more concept video for chance learning. You can watch the complete video up here. Before talking about the 5 easy steps, let's talk about the definitions of motion design, explainer video, and also cognitive theory of multimedia learning or CTML. Don't get overwhelmed. This definition will help you to understand the building blocks of this video. So, here it is. Motion design is a collection of overlapping skills, a tool set that can include graphic design, animation, visual effects editing, 2D and 3D illustration, interactive design, even augmented and virtual reality. These tools allow you to communicate a message through the magic combination of design and motion. Now, let's talk about CTML or Cognitive Theory of Multimedia Learning. Multimedia learning is defined as learning that involves the use of both words and images. Words in particular can be presented in either spoken, like a narration of a text, or printed, like text on a computer screen or a handout. And pictures can be presented as static, like photos and graphs, or dynamic, like animation images. Evidence suggests that learning from both words and pictures is more beneficial than learning only from words, because information presented in each format can implement each other. However, some design practices fail to take into account the nature of cognitive processing in the human mind, which can impede the educational processes via multimedia. As a result, multimedia learning should be designed using research-based principles in ways that are consistent with how the human mind works. So here, where CTML or Cognitive Theory of Multimedia Learning takes a role. CTML proposes that multimedia presentations of words, pictures, and auditory information are dynamically selected and organized to produce mental constructs that are easily understood. There are 12 principles of CTML to be implemented on our multimedia. These 12 principles help us to create good quality multimedia that work as how human minds work. It helps us to design multimedia that avoid cognitive load, so the viewers or users can grasp or process the information from the multimedia we created efficiently and effectively. Efficiency is the ratio between input or time spent in specific content and the output or information recall, while effectiveness is the learning output. The 12 principles are coherence, signaling, redundancy, spatial contiguity, temporal contiguity, segmenting, pre-training, modality, multimedia, personalization, voice, image. I'll explain the 12 principles along with the example and how to apply them in our expanded videos a bit later in this video. Lastly, the definition of explainer video. Explainer video is a short animated video that concisely and clearly explains an idea or a concept. It focuses on a specific topic through the use of visuals, narrations, or motion graphics. It is best for teaching viewers with little previous knowledge of a subject. The subject brought in the video is not connected to other topics. Explainer video offers huge potential for small, bite-sized micro-learning or short modules. This is the common structure or stages of explainer video. Premise, problem, solution that include why, what, and how, review or summary, and lastly, call to action. I've created several expanded videos for both business and educational fields. You may check on my channel playlist for expanded videos. Perfect. Now, let's just jump right into the 5 easy steps in making motion design, specifically expanded video. Step 1. Writing a script. Since this motion design is a type of expanded video, the script should follow the structure of expanded video, which is premise, problem, solution that includes why, what, and how, review or summary, and call to action. Now, let's check whether or not the script applies the CTML principles. The script implements the personalization principle because it is written in conversational style. Personalization principle in particular is based on engaging the learners by delivering content in a conversational tone to increase learning. Step 2. Creating a storyboard. What you're seeing now is a storyboard, which tells the sequence or frame by frame of events in a structured order based on the script you've created, which later will be animated. I designed, adjusted, and drew every scene or frame in Adobe Illustrator. Now, let's check whether or not the storyboard implements the CTML principles. There are several CTML principles that are applied in the storyboard. First, the coherence principle. The storyboard applies the coherent principles since it does not display any unnecessary images, animation, or sound. Every element is related on the topic and on what are presented. Second, signaling principle. The storyboard uses cues to highlight upon the organization related to the essential material. Third, spatial contiguity. The storyboard presents the corresponding images as well as words within a close proximity with each other. Fourth, segmenting principle. The storyboard presents information into bite-sized segments. Fifth, multimedia principle. The storyboard presents graphic and words done from words alone. Step 3. Recording voiceover. After finishing the storyboard with the exact text or description under each frame, we need to record voiceover based on the text and the timing. Based on the voice principle, the narration or script should be delivered in a friendly human voice. In the mold video, it wasn't done by human voice. Instead, it used text-to-speech generator. Yet, here, I did a lot of research on many providers of text-to-speech generator that is very close in a way to the human talk, even with variation of accents. Step 4. Animating the storyboard. In animating the storyboard, I use Adobe After Effects. The scenes that I designed in Illustrator were inserted in After Effects to be animated. There are principles of CTML that are implemented in the video. First, redundancy principle. So, in modality principle, it's better to speak the presentation rather than have a bunch of text. But if you must have words on screen, then do not read the text. Since in this expanded video, we must not insert bunch of text, then there's no need to use redundancy principle. Let's just think for this principle since the expanded video does not abuse the principle. Second, temporal contiguity principle. In the video, the animation or the picture is presented simultaneously with the corresponding words or narration. Third, retraining principle. What mold is, firstly explain before going into the whole concept of mold. Fourth, modality principle. The video presents the script as speech rather than on-screen text. So, the video does not display a bunch of text.
Makes it possible for plants to capture the energy of sunlight and use it to make food, like sugars and starches, from air and water.
Fifth, image principle. The expanded video does not show or act the creator or the speaker's face on the screen to deliver the material. From the quality evaluation based on the 12 principles of CTML that we just did, it shows that the mold concept video is delivered in a good, almost perfect way. Only one principle that the expanded video violates is the voice principle, since it uses a text-to-speech generator. Yet, I must stress, if human voice is not possible to do in the video, then you should search for the best text-to-speech generator with accents and emotion to minimize the distractions it produces. Lastly, step 5. Finishing. In this step, I used Filmora to make scenes or animation. I animated on After Effects. In the finishing step, scenes were collected in a sequence with adding transition effects to every sequence. Sound effects and music background were also inserted in this step. Then, the complete scenes get rendered and voila, you just made an expanded video with a high quality based on theories and research. Well, how's that? That was the evaluation video of my own video. I hope you found it useful and now you can create your own expanded video in a good quality based on the 12 principles of cognitive theory of multimedia learning and also the 5 easy steps in making motion design. Well, if you've got any questions and also even suggestions, I'd really love to hear them. Please write them down in the comment box below. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye!